Rated RK, bro. Well, it's your Monday Night Raw review, 19th of April, 2021. This just sounds weird in itself here, but not as weird and not as bad as this show, guys. I mean, let's be real, wrestling, it's awful. I mean, I don't think you'll see a worse after Mania. Like, Mania was not good. I mean, it wasn't the worst time I've ever seen in my life, but it may as well have been. You know, I think 35 was definitely worse. But you gotta move on, and this is a wrestling channel at the end of the day. If you don't embrace the real stuff here, then what chance do you have? But we'll kick off the show. Well, I don't know. I mean, I watched the YouTube clip, so I have no fucking idea what order they're in. But Charlotte Flair has a war of words with Asuka and Rhea Ripley. I mean, talk about a feud going into Mania that had nothing. Asuka and Rhea Ripley, Jesus Christ. Awful, garbage, hate Rhea Ripley. Basically, the whole gimmick of the feud was her on Raw talking about, oh, I'm no giving up my secrets. That would be telling. Oh, I mean, just repeated it for about 3 minutes straight. And now we've won Charlotte Flair into there. They have a match, her and Asuka. Ripley and Flair get tangled up with each other. Roll up. Asuka wins. I really could not care less about this feud here, guys. But yeah, the Riddle Orton segment backstage is pretty good. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, see these new people, or like Riddle, it's like people like Riddle, they have to like rely on like these like cheap pops, if you know what I mean? Like talking about like old stuff, but like trying to like modernize it by like saying like Team RKBRO, you know? That's just my opinion. I don't mind Riddle. Right? I mean, I thought initially he was pish, but when you compare him to about 90% of this roster, he's definitely better than it. And he actually beat Randy Orton here, which I was pretty shocked about in the long time. I mean, Orton, the guy who just beat the Fiend, you know, and now he's sitting here losing to Matt Riddle, which, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous in itself. The Fiend wasn't even on this show, guys, which is just even more stupid. And I mean, it's just garbage. Like, they dragged the Orton and Fiend thing out for far too long. I mean, we've got Alexa Bliss and Lily the Doll issuing a warning, but really, I mean, in my opinion, you could have had the Fiend Orton blow off at like the Chamber or the Rumble, you know. Well, I think the way the Rumble was done, I mean, I think there definitely should have been something, but it wasn't that bad, you know. And yeah, the drag it out to Mania, in my opinion, was just pure garbage. And then it's like, I mean, what are they going for? It's like, are we getting an Alexa Bliss Fiend feud? I doubt it. I mean, I know they did an Orton one, but I just don't see that happening. And the fact, yeah, Strowman Orton got cancelled for the night, no one really knows why. McIntyre and Strowman teamed up to face Mace and T-Bar. They launch an attack on Drew McIntyre at the start. Was it the start of the show? It was when Drew McIntyre was cutting a promo. I mean, I've no idea, because when you're watching the clips, I mean, there's no fucking actual structure to it, but it doesn't matter. If wrestling was relevant, if wrestling was good, seeing it struck 1 AM here in the UK, I'd be tuning in. But it's not good, guys. It's fucking garbage. And we just need to accept that, you know. They removed their mask. So we know who they are. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, whoop-de-doo. Elias defeated Kofi Kingston. I don't like Kofi Kingston, but to be honest, I probably don't like Elias more at this stage. I mean, like, talk about a guy who's come in and is not developed, just plays the guitar. You know, it's garbage. It is the same shit every time. It's like, see, we like, even like people who I think, you know, didn't need to develop, like the Hardys, Edge and Christian. Well, maybe Edge and Christian did, because I think they both more work as single competitors, you know. But like the Dudleys and the Hardys, I think they're like more, like, you think of them more as a tag team, you know. But like with the Dudleys, even after like the brand split, they had Bubba Ray Day his own thing, Bully Ray. I know that was years later, right? But you had Reverend Diva. Like, what's this Elias guy? What are they going to do? He's teaming up with Jackson Ryder. Get it in the bin, man. Honestly, Jesus Christ. Naomi and Liana, Naomi and Lana beat Nia Jax and Baszler. Raw Talk, or was it? I don't know if it was on Raw Talk or backstage. She blames Nia Jax for the loss. Whoop-de-doo, do. Damian Priest crashes The Miz and Maurice's celebratory Miz TV. Oh ho ho! I care so much about this. Then we get Damian Priest versus The Miz. In a match, and you can just tell, like, I mean, with Bad Bunny, like, we all knew the guy was going to disappear after Mania, but Damian Priest just feels like a pure fucking jobber. At the end of the day, I mean, even defeating The Miz, and it's like, how'd The Miz go for world champion to this? It's just, oh, I don't even know what to say, you know? And then you've got Sheamus attacking Alberto Carrillo. That's a feud I want to tune into, guys. And then we get McIntyre in the handicap match. What is there to say here? It's garbage. It's really hard to even talk about it without losing your cool, you know? It's just, oh my god, like, and to bring back the Viking Raiders is like this big return Raw after, think of the Raw after Mania moments, you know? Like even back in the day when like obviously now, because like I think over like 2010s there's been more Raw after Mania moments because that's when, like, the big return time. But back in the day when you just had everyone there, this like after every show, you know, like 2002 you've got Rock and Hogan aligning. 2001 you've got Austin against Rock in a steel cage match for the WWF title, right? And then Triple H comes out, McMahon's there, and they align themselves, the two-man. I mean, iconic stuff here. You know, 2003, you've got Goldberg debuting, attacking The Rock, all this stuff. Brock returned to attack Cena, you know, all stuff like that. And what do you get now? You know, like, it's just, like, even other stuff like Ric Flair's retirement thing, Michael's retirement thing, it's all sad. Like, that's probably like the last thing you could actually make you care. Like, if Cena had a retirement match and he came out on Raw the next night, you know what I mean, close to tears, talking about his career. But anyway, that's your Raw review. I mean, I don't know what to rate this. I really don't. I mean, I'll give it a 1 because there was some stuff that was alright, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it is awful. And I don't care if I've said the grand scheme of things because too many times, because in the grand scheme of things, this product's pish. But anyway, 1 out of 10. Leave your thoughts down below. We'll be back. Don't know if we're going to do, we'll probably do SmackDown at least. Well, we will be doing SmackDown.